Want to get right into Brady right now?
Let's go.
So you didn't get a chance to see it.
I saw some of the opening clips and maybe things here or there on Twitter, but not much. 20-second clips.
He's Tom Brady, and I'm Kevin Bertrand, and you're a broadcaster. How about that?
We're here. It's been quite a journey, but I love being your partner.
I'm excited as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We should start with quarterbacks. That seems to make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Cowboys making news. They come to an agreement with Dak Prescott on a big new contract, right? But with that comes pressure. Not only long-term, but what kind of pressure is he facing then and today in this game?
Yeah, Dak signed the largest contract in the history of the NFL. Now he's got to go out there and earn it. And 2023 was his best season. He's coming off of that. But going forward, it's going to be what happens in the postseason, how he's going to be measured. But today, his challenge is going to be Myles Garrett.
How many times do you think they practiced that?
Several.
I think he's overprepared. If that makes sense.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're overthinking things and you're just preparing too much instead of just being yourself and being comfortable. I get it.
I'm trying to be too polished.
Of course, he's going to try and do it perfectly because he just wants to be perfect. And I think he was a little nervous.
He was in that first quarter. He was really nervous. You could tell. Yeah.
I texted him yesterday morning. Said good luck. He said, I think I'm ready to go. I'm like, you be all right?
I don't think he was all right. He's going to need to get better.
Well, the question is, do you think he's going to like it?
No.
Because if he likes it, he's going to attack it. He will get better. It sounds like, when you see him in one of those interviews where he got his earpods in and he's talking about quarterbacks or Shedeur Sanders, this and that, and he's on a Zoom.
Yeah.
Sounds like he was on a Zoom call. You know what? Burkhead isn't the biggest booming play-by-play guy either. Like, you hear Joe Buck, it's like, whoa. Michaels, whoa. Not so much on Thursdays, but you know what I'm saying? Tirico, it booms. Burkhardt doesn't really boom. But he and Olsen were really good together. How'd Olsen do yesterday? He have a game?
Yeah, he was good.
Huh.
He was good.
It's a win for Olsen yesterday. Scott Hansen on Red Zone even went at Brady a little bit.
What'd he do?
71?
This is crazy. Yeah.
Well, they got to cover. If it doesn't go in.
This is a 71-yard attempt. And now the Browns will call timeout.
Maybe everyone's going to rethink this one.
71 yards.
Go to the Jets now. Oh, come on. Brady's got to get more excited than that in the booth. This is going to be...
Scott Hansen has now since apologized on Twitter today to Tom Brady. He issued an apology. He said it was unfair and inconsiderate by me. Yes, I was saying it tongue-in-cheek, but I didn't calculate how it would come across. At Tom Brady, I apologize. I promise I'm rooting for you in this new venture.
It wasn't a touchdown call that he didn't sound excited. They were attempting a 71-yard field goal. They called timeout. What do you want him to get excited about in that moment when you made the comment? See, it was the build-up prior to that, probably. He issued an apology. Wow.
So I don't think this is for him, is what I think it comes down
to. It's one game.
Yeah.
He's rigid, man.
Yeah, I think that
he is rigid.
It's only going to get more complicated with this Raiders thing happening. It's rigid now. That's all. It could just get worse. Yeah,
you even go back to his Hall of Fame speech here at the Hall, when they did Brady night. I am Tom Brady. It's rigid, it's rehearsed. I think he's so rehearsed. I mean, he gave a great speech.
Yeah.
Did you see Antonio Brown's tweet?
What'd he say? CTE hashtag.
Maybe someone should have listened to Tom Brady actually say words before dropping $300 million on him.
Oh, jealous.
Yeah. I saw some other funny tweets about it from a comedian, Tom Thacker, who said, finally, something Tom Brady bleeping sucks at. Another guy tweeting, I don't want to overreact to week one, but Tom Brady is the worst announcer in the NFL.
I saw one where someone said, you know what? At least he's better than Jonathan Vilma. I'm like, oh.
And how much are they paying Jonathan Vilma to do it? And Jonathan Vilma, as good of a player as he was not considered the greatest ever at his position.
You kind of expected this, though, didn't you? A little bit.
Yeah.
You said it from the get-go. Like, he's not going to be great, but he will get better.
I think he will get better because I think it's in his nature to get better. But he's not comfortable. It'd be one thing if he was Tony Romo. Tony Romo gives zero bleeps, right? Tony Romo's as comfortable as can be, which is his problem.
He cares less and less every year.
Yeah. He cares less every year. But at least when you're listening to Romo in his good days, it's like he's relaxed, he's comfortable, he's shooting the breeze, he's not trying to put on something, he's just being himself, which to me is more endearing than a guy who's trying to be super polished Mr. Broadcaster.
How many years ago was that AFC title game?
Which one?
Out in Kansas City.
2018.
The one the Patriots won?
So 6 years ago. So bringing up Romo. So before the game yesterday in the morning, I watched that final drive to get fired up to go to a game. Romo was so spot on in that final drive about flexing Gronkowski. Oh, you got to go to him here. Oh, it's 2-man. Here comes Edelman in motion. It's going to be Edelman over the middle. 3rd and 12. Bang, bang. Predicted every call. That was 6 years ago. That's when he was good, really good.
Yeah, he's like kind of the outlier, though. Not many guys step in day one like Romo did, and were really. I mean, Romo was at his best. Like you said, 2018, 2017, his first few years. He's fallen off since, I think, but not many guys can do it.
Who's better right now? You want to listen to Romo or Brady after hearing Brady yesterday?
Probably Romo.
Romo. There is some stuff he'll get better at. Like
Romo's going to look for another raise.
Yeah, like you said, like. He would wait until the replay wiped to it to actually talk, so there'd be that awkward silence after Burkhardt because it's like someone told him, hey, wait till the replay comes up to give your analysis, rather than just a kind of a free-flowing conversation.
He'll get there with
too
more,
rigid.
It was choppy. He would trail off and not finish a sentence. It was like, man, this doesn't feel good.
You know
this
why?
is not what the top broadcast on a network should sound like.
He's a maniacal nut job. And it's so, again, pre-programmed.
Yeah.
I got to say the right thing, so I'm going to think before I talk instead of just talking.
Did you see the Mike Pereira thing?
That's tough.
What was that?
Oh, jeez. Like, he went to, give Mike Pereira a fist bump, and it just went all kinds of wrong.
Pereira didn't do any favors.
Yeah.
He turned and didn't see him, so then Brady's just kind of...
Mike Pereira. Hi, Mike. It's good to have you back. Oh, don't leave me hanging.
So good to be back with you guys. It's just great to be here.
Mike Pereira's like, what am I... What? Well, what? Why are we fist bumping?
It was like the Joe Buck handshake with the Commanders owner. It was the reverse of that.
Pereira's like, huh? What? Oh, okay, yeah. I won't leave you hanging. Rough start. He'll get better. I'd give him a C for yesterday. I wouldn't fail him. I wouldn't flunk him. But if this is the same way it sounds come December, he is definitely on his way out.
It is. It's still a little bit of a head scratcher. As you look over there and you see him with the headset on, he looks like Trent Green. Like, that's what Trent Green looks like. Well put together, short haircut, doesn't tell you much. That's the greatest to ever play. Now wants to fly around and do games.
He's not Jason Witten, so that's a win. Right? It wasn't
or Vilma.
Right. I would just say that two of the other best athletes of my lifetime, one in this sport, the guy that Brady surpassed in Joe Montana, and Wayne Gretzky, who is still doing media stuff. I look at those guys and say, you were the best, when you came out of your sport, the best to ever do it, and you made for terrible broadcasters. You just weren't good at it.
So I missed Montana, but I've heard, was it that bad?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
This is personal friend Scott Zolak.
That sounds like Brady doing a Super Bowl yesterday compared to what Montana.
Really?
There you go. Yeah. Montana not cut out for it. Gretzky, I don't think is particularly good at it.
It's Gretzky though,
but he's Wayne frickin' Gretzky. Yeah. So you just roll him out. I don't know that you want to just roll out Tom Brady on the top network broadcast every week. I don't know, but they're doing it for now. They're doing it. Wasn't a good start. He'll be here week 5.
I'll see him in 4 weeks.
See him. Loosen him up a little bit, would you? Get him loose.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, Download the app at 985thesportshub.com.